Hello guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing great. Today I want to talk about motivation, right? I think people have this wrong understanding about motivation, right? Because let me ask you something. How many times you told yourself you're gonna start tomorrow? How many times have you said I'll start on Monday, next month, next week? It is you just keep saying tomorrow, tomorrow. And how many times tomorrow came, but you never did something. Nothing actually changed. I think most of us have experienced this, right? Because we know what we do, we know what we need to do, right? We know what habits are hurting us. We know what goals needs to be achieved to get to a certain point or to actually achieve our dream, right? We wait for the perfect moment. We wait for the better circumstances. We wait to feel confident. We wait to feel ready. But that's a lie. The truth is, you may never feel completely ready, but you have to act upon whatever you have today. You have to act upon that action or the thing that you have to do today, right? Because you wake up tired, your phone is beside you, you start scrolling, one video becomes 10 minutes becomes 30, 20. The energy you felt the night before is gone. Because, dude, you're doing stuff that actually drains you instead of working on stuff that actually helps you. That doesn't mean you're weak, but it just means motivation was never supposed to carry you forever. This is what I'm trying to say. Motivation equals something that's not going to carry you forever. Motivation can come and go, but the work that you have to do is always going to be there. That's what I'm trying to say. It means, motivation can help you begin, but it's not going to help you stay consistent or disciplined, you know, because discipline is what keeps you moving. We all know that. Successful people, they're not motivated, every single day. They're not waking up and the spoon is ready and it's there. No, they also get tired. They also feel lazy, but they also have bad days where they question themselves. But at the end of the day, they get it done. That's why they keep being successful. They don't ask themselves, do I feel like doing this today? They do it. They act on it. They remind themselves. I said they're reminding themselves, like reminding themselves that, I have to do this. This is how I got successful. I got used to this. I said I would do it and I'm going to do it. I'm not going to stop. That is discipline. That is the people who you see, they're disciplined. It could be going to the gym rather than staying home. It could be opening a book rather than playing games. It could be, working on your dream when nobody's watching you, supporting you, when nobody's there. Nobody wants you to be there. Nobody wants to be there. I mean, nobody wants to help you achieve this dream, but you're still working on it. When you say that you woke up early and you actually wake up early, that builds confidence. When you actually don't lie to yourself, don't break promises, that's good. That's already evidence, and that's already showing you that you're actually disciplined and you're actually getting there. Instead of saying I'll do it tomorrow, when tomorrow comes you delay again, you do it today. You start now. The problem is that many of us trained ourselves to ignore our promises. And this is something that happens a lot. You got to be realistic. Begin by keeping them so small promises. Something realistic, something simple, something, exercise, studying for 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Maybe put your phone away for 1 hour before sleeping. Maybe read 5 pages today instead of 10. Maybe read 2 3 pages instead of five. People often believe that success comes from a huge decision, but no. Most lives are changed through small decisions repeated for a long time, and then one day, one time, they'll get there. That's one workout will not transform your body. 1 hour of studying will not give you a degree. These things take time. One productive day will not build a successful career. I just think that your future is being created through ordinary days. That's the point. That's what I'm trying to say. That is what people forget. We imagine success as like this dramatic moment where the graduation, the business, a strong body, the money, the recognition, or the moment when everybody finally sees what we achieved. But we do not, always imagine the quiet days, the bad days that created that moment. The morning when nobody cared, what for you to whatever work on your video, get up, go to the gym. The morning where You know, nobody helped you wake up the morning where you didn't sleep enough, but you still had to do what you had to do. The nights when nobody was watching. The success is only results that people see. They don't see the work behind it, because everyone wants to see progress immediately. Everyone wants to build this thing immediately instead of waiting. You know, instead of working on this ladder slowly. Why can't you be that 1%? Why can't you be the guy who's pushing the boulder? You know, in these photos. Why can't you be the, I don't know, why can't you be the Toji, you know, of your family, or whatever it is you think of, you know, whatever it is that motivates you? Why can't you be the best version of yourself? Why can't you be the best version, you know, why can't you be the best version of yourself this time? Why do you have to wait for another time? Why do you have to say that maybe in another life? Why is it not in this life? You know, why are you waiting for all this? You know, what are you waiting for? You're becoming stronger by learning, by taking this step by step, by developing patience, you know, instead of laziness, you know. But this is not laziness. For me, it's probably fear, because you're fearing, your fear is like fear of looking stupid, fear of failing, you know, fear of that we will work but nothing's gonna happen, nothing's gonna succeed, nothing's gonna work out, pretty much. So I think you cannot learn without first being bad at something. You learn with being, you know, repetitive or being disciplined at something. Your first video may not be good, your first workout may be difficult, your first project, second project may fail. But that is just normal, because the goal is not to be perfect from the beginning. The goal is to become better, you know, because you began doing something better than the last time, even if it's 1%. We see their body, their confidence, their money, their skills, their audience, but we don't see the years they worked behind it. We do not see the mistakes, the rejections they had to, you know, to fight. And that does not mean hating yourself. I think real self-improvement should not come from hatred. You do not need to insult yourself every morning to become disciplined. You don't need to believe that you are worthless until you achieve something. You can forgive yourself for the time you wasted while deciding not to waste today. You're gonna work today. You can be proud of how far you came while admitting that you're not finished, but you're getting there. Comfort can make you trapped, can keep you trapped. Peace helps you recover. You know, sometimes the thing you call peace is actually just avoidance, you avoiding stuff. You say you're protecting your energy, but you're avoiding responsibility, you know. It gets to a point. You say you're waiting for the right time, but there's no right time. You're afraid to begin. You know, you say you need another break, but you have been resting from a life that you've never even started building, right? Rest is important now. Yeah, we can't lie, you're human, but you cannot work every second of the day. Yes, but the rest should prepare you to return to the thing that you want to work on, right? It should not become the place that your dreams slowly disappear in, you know. So what I'm trying to say honestly is just that, you know, people can inspire you, they can support you, reach you, but nobody can live the life for you. You know, nobody can live for you. You know, let's not lie to each other. So it is choosing intensity, consistency over intensity. It's choosing progress over perfection. You may not have started early, but not the best circumstances. You do not have to change your entire life today. You know, you do not have to stop waiting for your life to change by itself. You know, you have to, I mean, you do have to stop waiting for your life to change by itself. You gotta take the next step, is what I'm trying to say. Then take another one tomorrow, and after tomorrow, and after 5, 6, 10 weeks, I don't know. Keep going until the person you once dreamed of becoming is no longer a dream. It is for you, and it's for you only, you know, because it is you. Okay, I hope you guys understood what I'm trying to say. It means that I don't want you to, you know, give up on your dreams. You know, you're gonna get there if you want to get there. It doesn't matter how long. I just need you to work on it. Okay, you can be that 1%. You don't have to be to be put in the best position for you to be there. I know it's gonna be hard, but you got this. I'll see y'all later, man. I hope y'all liked the video. If y'all have any tips or anything, or anything you want me to talk about in the next video, tell me in the comments. Appreciate y'all, man. We're so close to getting 1K subscribers. It's crazy. It's been only like 2 weeks, and we've had a lot of subscribers. It's crazy. I love y'all, man. Take care.